Wasn't that great?
All right. We are very excited here in Orlando. We've got some really revolutionary things going on. People are becoming millionaires as we speak. This company is documented as having produced the most millionaires in network marketing to date. Okay, we've got everybody beat. We've got companies that have been around for 30 years, and we're outproducing them. We're outperforming them. So what I'm going to do is tell you a little bit about me and ask Winston to bring up the whiteboard here. And we're going to put that kind of right over here in front of the TV. I'm Wendy Wells. I've been in and out of network marketing for the last 34 years. And the reason I can say that is because my son is 34, and I got in the business when he was 7 months old. I was a single mom. I was divorced. I was living at home. I was working downtown as a legal secretary. Still working downtown as a legal secretary. I love my job. My job has been wonderful with me. It's a career. I love it. But my job wasn't enough. There was never any money left over for any of the extras. We could never go on vacation. I wasn't saving any money. So I decided to do what I was told to do. Get a good job, work hard. So I went out and I got a second job. I never saw my child. My child took his first steps at the babysitter's house. And I was just distraught. I was like, there's got to be another way. I didn't know what the way was going to be, so I started praying. God sent me network marketing 34 years ago. I got involved. I was able to have people over to my home. I was able, as my son grew older, to take my child with me to my appointments. So my son grew up being my first assistant. And it was really wonderful because it really instilled in him an entrepreneurial spirit. I was able to buy a little car. And I was able to buy my first little house in Harvey. So you know how long ago that was when someone would actually live in Harvey. Bought my first little frame house in Harvey. It was $20,000, my little mortgage. And it was because of network marketing. It was because of the additional money that network marketing allowed me to earn, but I was still able to have my son with me. So I have been a big fan. I've been involved with some really great companies. And as I started to mature, I decided that I had learned everything I needed to know about business from network marketing, and I was going to start my own business. And that's what I did. I started a small accessories business, and I was very happy until one day, a couple months ago, I went to a little neighborhood fair, and my sponsor was there with a card table and a coffee set up with coffee and the organic coffee. And I was walking around, just looking, at the show. And I had a big cup of coffee from a gas station in my hand. And he was like, don't drink your coffee where you pump your gas. And he presented the product to me. It was a healthier choice. And, as we get older, we start to realize that we have to start making healthier choices because we're going to live a lot longer than any of us thought. And we want to be healthy, we want to be vibrant. So I took the samples home. I'm a big coffee fan, a big coffee drinker. I drink it every day. The next morning I had the latte, and I thought it was wonderful. And I went about my business, building my little accessories business. And he called me up the next day, and he invited me out to a coffee jazz mixer in Flossmoor, which you're all invited to on Tuesday night. It's still going on. It's fabulous. And to be honest with you, the Real Housewives weren't on that night. So I didn't have anything to watch on TV. So I went there, and I left there, and I was angry because I knew that I was going to put my accessories business on hold. I was going to dust off my network marketing shoes, and I was getting back in the business. Because when I saw the compensation plan, and I realized that coffee is huge. Coffee outside of water is the most consumed beverage on the planet. Outside of oil, like oil to heat your home and to make gasoline with, it is the second highest traded commodity in the world outside of oil. It's not anything you have to sell. It's not anything you have to demo. It's nothing you have to convince anybody. Everybody's already consuming millions of cups of coffee every day. So.
I'm so sorry. I just wanted to talk to Winston. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Well, I don't want to keep anybody too long, so let's just get right into it. As a distributor, you're going to get started.
I can move that over.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you so much, Nava. Let me go over this way because I'm right-handed. You get started for $49.95. That gives you your distributor kit. Okay, it also gives you a website. It gives you the opportunity to purchase your coffee at wholesale. And most importantly, it puts you in position to start earning bonus and commission. Okay, so $49, you're going to get some samples and you get all of this. But if you're in the coffee business, you need some coffee. So you have the opportunity to purchase your first starter pack, which is the bronze pack. It's $150. There's a fast track bonus that's associated with it of $20. And you now earn a 10% commission. Okay? The next level would be the silver level, which is $450. You get a lot more coffee for that. There's a fast track bonus associated with that of $80. You're in line for a 15% commission in the dual team. The top of the line is gold pack, which everyone is going to eventually end up in. Even if you start off with a bronze pack, you're going to have some time to work your way into the gold pack. So don't feel like you're going to miss out if you can't come in right away with the gold pack. The gold pack is $1,245. There's a fast track associated with that of $150. And now you're in line to earn 20% commission. And right here, 20%, that's what got me in. Because I know the industry and I know there is nobody who's paying 20%. All right? So that was a big deciding factor for me right there, was I was able to make twice as much money in this company as I would in any other company. All right, so we're excited about that. So now what I want to do real quick is show you the dual team. Now I've been in the industry for 34 years. And for 34 years, it's always been done the same way. Just like Mr. Buggs said on the video. You would come in, and then you would sponsor everybody on the face of the earth, and it would look like this. All right, and these would be your people. All right, and these individual people here, side by side, nobody was helping anybody but you. Okay? So the industry came up with the most brilliant idea, and that was to change this whole system, to get rid of this system, and come up with a new system called a binary plan. Now the binary is legally recognized, it's patented, and there are certain rules and restrictions that go along with it that benefit the distributors. We call it the dual team. I'm going to show you the dual team. Here you are. And let's start off with Sandra, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, this is Sandra. Sandra comes in. Now all Sandra has to do, and all Sandra can do, under the binary plan, is go out and get 2 people. That's all she has to do. She just has to go get 2 people. Because she only has 2 spots. She's only got 2 little circles. She doesn't have infinite numbers of circles. She's only got 2 little circles to fill. So Sandra comes in, and Sandra, who do you know that you want to bring into this business?
Donna.
Donna. Sandra goes out and gets Donna. And she puts Donna on, is this you guys left?
That's our left.
Okay. Okay. Who else do you know?
Cora.
Cora. She goes out and she brings in Cora, and she puts Cora over here on her right. That's all she gets. Okay? Now, she can bring in other people, but because of the structure of the plan, she has to, under the legal entity of the plan, sponsor them under somebody else. She can't put somebody here. That's all she gets.
Beautiful.
So she is forced to assist other people in the plan to ensure their success. Just like there are people above Sandra, like Amy, and we all know Amy's going to recruit more than 2 people. Amy has to put people in underneath the existing people. So, let me show you how that's going to look. So, Donna's like, oh, I really like this. I'm going to bring in my mom. And her mom's name is Mary. So Donna brings in Mary. Okay? And before Donna can find somebody else, Sandra decides that she's going to bring in her good friend, Sharon. So, Sandra can't put Sharon here. Sandra has to put Sharon under Donna. So here comes Sharon. All right? Now, Cora, she's already got her 2 people. Okay, Cora went out and she got Mike and she got Jim. Okay? Sandra still knows some more people. So she decides, well, I'm going to bring in Pat. So, she can't put Pat here. And she already put somebody over here. It's only fair for her to put Pat over here. So she comes in and she puts Pat, and Pat has to go under Jim. Has to. No choice about it. No doubt about it. Okay? So now Amy's up here. And Amy's like, oh, no. You guys are not going to beat me in recruiting. So Amy goes out and she brings in 5 people in one day, because we all know Amy can do that. Okay? So Amy's up here and Amy's like, well, I want to be fair, so I'm going to put 2 of my new people over here, and I'm going to put 2 of my new people over here. All right? Because Amy can't put her people up here by her. According to the plan, she is forced to put them somewhere where there's an opening at. So there's an opening under Sharon, and there's an opening under Pat. So Amy comes and she says, well, I'm going to put Bill here, and I'm going to put Bob over here, and then I'm going to put Winston over here, and then I'm going to put Reggie over here. Okay? And that's how it goes. It goes like this. And then there's somebody above Amy named Wendy, and Wendy's got some people, and Wendy can't put them up by her, so Wendy's got to come down, drop down, and put them down in here. Okay? And then Wendy's got some work, she'll put them over here. Winston's going to be putting some people in. He has to put them down here. So what happens is everybody's helping everybody, so nobody's left out on their own.
Yes.
Okay? So, I'm not real good at math. I hate math. I don't even want to tell you how embarrassed I was when I went to college and they made me take 8th grade math. Okay? All I could do was count and multiply. That's all I could do. So I'm going to just make it easy and say everybody's going to generate $1,000. Some people might generate that 1,000 in a week. Some people might take them 2-3 weeks. But we're just going to say everybody does 1,000. Okay? So Sandra does 1,000. Donna does 1,000, Mary does 1,000, everybody does 1,000. Here 1,000, there 1,000, everywhere 1,000. Okay? So the computer does is it adds up all the money. Now, Winston does 1,000, Bill does 1,000. Okay, all these thousands. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,000 over here. All right? Bill did 1,000. But guess what? He gets credit for 2,000. Sharon did 1,000, but guess what? She gets credit for 3,000. She gets paid on 3,000. She don't know Bill and she don't know Winston, and quite frankly, she doesn't care.
And that's because they're under her.
Right.
Under her.
They're under her. All this dual team volume just adds up, and everybody gets paid on what everybody does in this structure. Okay? But guess what? You gotta come over here, because you get paid over here too. You get paid on your left and you get paid on your right. So Bob did 1,000, Pat did 1,000, Jim did 1,000, Cora did 1,000, everybody did 1,000. And you add all that up and it's the same deal. Bob doesn't know Reggie, but Bob gets paid on the 1,000 that Reggie generated. And it just keeps going up and up and adding up and up. All right? And that is why we're so excited about the dual team structure.
Yes.
Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer any questions you have about this. You know, after we're done, I'm going to leave it on the board, and you can see me, Amy, Winston, Navik, our wonderful Navik, and we can go into it in more detail. But I don't want to keep you too long. But this is huge, to be able to earn commission and bonus on this type of a structure. So, now, can you imagine earning profits from every cup of coffee, tea, or hot chocolate that's being poured in Chicago? How about in the United States? How about around the world? Well, this is the power and the opportunity of Organo Gold. I want to thank you for taking the time to be here tonight. I truly believe that if you join Amy and Winston, that it will benefit you and your family. We stand ready and willing to work with you, and I hope you want to work with us. So please see any one of us afterwards, and we'll get you started. Amy's offering, as you know, the starter packs if you decide tonight to join. And remember, it's easy. It's simple.
It's coffee.
It's
It's coffee. All right, Sharon. Go, girl.